In this video, I'm going to do everything I can to encourage you not to join Real Broker. Now, I've been a realtor at Real Broker for the last 8 months, and there are some things I absolutely love about the brokerage. It's a great place, highly recommend working here, but there are a few things you need to consider before joining Real Broker. Now, for those of you who don't know, Real Broker is one of the fastest growing brokerages today, and with good reason. Only having a $12,000 cap, no monthly fees, some really simple, easy to use, powerful technology, a very generous revenue share system, as well as a lot of free stock. It's no wonder that Real Broker has been able to attract some of the top agents in the country, both US and Canada. But that's not what today's video is about. Today, we're going to be talking about why Real Broker is bad and why you should not join Real Broker. First up is revenue share promotion. Now, Real Broker has a very generous revenue share program, probably the most generous revenue share program in the entire real estate industry, where for every realtor that you refer to Real Broker, you get $4,000 per year. And of course, this is on a tier system. So if that realtor you recruited also brings on another realtor, and then they bring on a realtor, you get a piece of their commission as well, all the way down 5 tiers. Another great thing about the revenue share program at Real Broker that makes it so generous is that it is inheritable. So if you were to unfortunately pass away, revenue share is an inheritable asset that your spouse or your children can inherit and can continue to collect on whether or not they are an agent. Now, the bad thing about the revenue share program at Real Broker is there is no toxic recruiting, meaning you can't heavily push recruiting. You can't be running ads. You can't be making false promises. You can't be trash talking other companies. You can't be promising free stuff like free coaching, free training, free mentoring, free programs. You can't do anything that's disparaging against other companies or individuals or promise free stuff. So for example, if you were to join me at Real Broker, I can't promise to give you any free courses, any free programs, any free coaching, nothing like that. Now, of course, I'm going to have a vested interest in your success and do everything I can to make sure you are successful, but I can't promise you anything. And the reason for that is a lot of companies that offer revenue share often have agents that make all these promises to the agents that they recruit and then never deliver on that. And Real Broker really wants to avoid that toxic culture. People have to join you because you're offering real value, not because you're offering them something for free. So if you want to join Real Broker and build a revenue share downline, you actually have to provide real value to people and not just promise them a bunch of free stuff for joining your downline. The second thing I hate about Real Broker is the limited local support. Now, the support at Real Broker is actually really great. We have this fancy pantsy app on our phone where we basically just run our entire business. We'll talk more about that later. But if you need support with anything, you can just call the customer support line and someone usually answers within a few seconds. Of course, you can also email, text, anything like that. But if you need more local support on a local level, like I need a contract referral for Bellingham, Washington, there may or may not be a ton of agents in your specific city to be able to offer that referral. This is one thing I really hated when I switched from Remax to Real Broker, because when I was at Remax, a local brokerage, I was able to email everyone in my office asking for a referral for a contractor or something. And now at Real Broker, I've lost that support. Now I just have to Google an inspector if I need one. Which brings me to our third thing that I hate about Real Broker, and that is no local office. Now, of course, I love working at home. It's been a game changer for me and my family, being able to spend more time with them and working in a quiet environment in my home. However, sometimes I still miss having an office I can go to, even though I never went to the office when I was a realtor anyway, so I don't know what I'm missing. But if you like having a local office, Real Broker being a cloud-based brokerage, you are going to be pretty limited on those options unless you were to buy or rent your own office. Now, the next thing some realtors might hate about Real Broker is the lack of technology. Being a technology-first brokerage, you think they would be overwhelming you with technology like some of these other brokerages who subscribe to this technology company and that technology company. No. This is actually a pro in my book, so I know some realtors might not like it, but I personally love it, and that is limited technology. As a realtor, you know we have way too many things going on. There's way too many tools. There's way too much technology out there, and I like to keep my business simple. That's the point of the lazy agent, is to do less and close more. And Real Broker is really limited on the technology that they offer. First up, you have the Real Broker app, which is basically where you manage all your transactions, you contact support, you can talk to your broker, see all your stocks, see your revenue share if you have multiple agents on your downline. It's clean, simple, and to the point, and I love that. The next piece of powerful technology is the Chime CRM. Now, if you know anything about the Chime CRM, it is absolutely incredible. I absolutely love it. I use it to automate like 80% of my business. If you watch any of my YouTube videos about the Chime CRM, you'll definitely know what I'm talking about. It has really smart dynamic follow-up. It has your own personal website. It has an AI assistant that will follow up and qualify leads for you. And the AI is actually smart. It's not just some dumb robot. You can manage your transactions, automatically post all of your listings, use CMAs, generate really cheap leads, and so much more. Honestly, it's really the only platform you need to really run your business. And it's really the only piece of software I personally use, other than a couple others, that I use to run my business. Lastly, the third piece of technology they use is the Facebook Workplace, which is Facebook for businesses and only businesses. So everyone in Real Broker has like this big private Facebook group where you can see basically all your resources. It's where all your trainings are going to be. It's where you can find all your marketing materials and connect and chat with other brokers. Other than these three pieces of technology, there's nothing. So if you like having a bunch of useless tech for free, Real Broker might not be the brokerage for you. Next up is Real Broker is bad for new agents. But to be fair, every brokerage is bad for new agents. Literally 93% of agents quit within 18 months. And as someone who's worked at 5 different brokerages, I've had a really bad time getting good, reliable training from anyone. Especially the companies that brag about having the best training, they seem to be the absolute worst for training for new agents. Now, Real Broker is trying really hard to counter this with their new mentorship program, where you get an intense 8-month mentorship program with a one-on-one coach that is going to teach you to be the best possible agent you can be. Now, it's only available in 13 states as of the time of recording this video. It will be expanded to more. It's in a beta program right now. There is a 50-50 commission split for the 8th-month program, and I'm hopeful that this will be a great option for training new and underperforming agents to be the best possible agent they can be. But like I said, every brokerage new agent training system sucks. We'll see. The next thing I don't like about Real Broker is the golden handcuffs around stocks. Now, this one makes sense to me. I don't love it, but I understand why they do it this way, and it makes total sense. Real Broker is very generous when it comes to giving away free stock, and they give away a ton of free stock, way more than any company that I'm aware of that gives away free stock to its real estate agents. First of all, you can get up to $16,000 of free stock for being an elite producing agent. What that means is you have to hit your cap of $12,000 for the year, and you have to close an additional 26 homes after hitting your cap, or do $500,000 in GCI, and Real Broker will give you $16,000 of stock for free. You can also get $8,000 for their cultural training award, which is basically if you offer free training to agents, and there's some other stipulations around that, you get $8,000 in free stock. Another great way to earn is if once you hit your caps, you get another 500 shares of free stock. And when you recruit and bring on other agents, you also get another 250 shares of free stock in addition to the revenue share that you will generate from those agents. And lastly, you can get up to 35% match stock when you buy stock out of your commission checks, which is what I do. Now, the bad side to all the free stock Real Broker gives you is that you do have to hold on it for 1 to 2 years, depending on how you receive the stock, whether it was through their matching program or if it was the free bonus that you got, whether it's from the cultural reward, the production reward, or hitting your cap. And I understand why they do it. They don't want you just buying stock with your commission checks, get that 35% stock bonus, and then cashing it out right away. They want you to hold on to it and be invested for a while. Now, the last thing I hate about Real Broker is the hidden fees. Now, are they really hidden? No. Now, every brokerage has a split of some kind. Real Broker has a 85-15 split, meaning you keep 85. Real Broker takes 15, but it caps at $12,000. So meaning after you pay the $12,000 cap from that 15% you're paying to Real Broker, you keep 100% of it, which is pretty great, with one downside, and that is transaction fees. You do have a $225 transaction fee that you only pay after you hit your cap. But remember how I said you get that free $16,000 stock bonus? That's once you hit 26 deals or $6,000 in post-cap transaction fees. So if you sell about 26, 27 homes, that's about $6,000 in post-cap transaction fees, and then you get that $16,000 stock bonus, which is pretty nice. Another pro about the fees is that there is 0 monthly fees. Absolutely love it. It is fantastic. But there's a caveat. There is an annual fee of $500, but you only pay it out of your first 2 transactions, meaning you don't ever write a check to Real Broker. They're never going to charge your credit card for anything except the initial sign up when you first sign up with Real Broker, and that is a $149 sign up fee. That's the only time they're ever going to charge your credit card. Otherwise, you pay everything out of commission. There's no monthly fees. And if you were to never sell a house for the entire year, you don't pay anything. So, and with that, there's no other fees. Like, that was it. $500 annual fee, the $150, the $149 sign up fee, and the post cap transaction fee of $225. That's it. All right, guys, that's it for this video. If you have any thoughts about joining Real Broker, you can click the link below. I'd love to be your sponsor. Of course, if you want to schedule a call and talk to me about joining Real Broker, if you have any questions, you want to talk about how it works, schedule a call with me. Send me an email or click the Zoom link. Let's chat about it. I would love to help you out. With that said, my name is Tony Muchler, your lazy agent, helping you do less and close more. And I will see you in the next one.
If you're thinking about changing brokerages, I do and I highly recommend Real. My friend was just teasing you a little bit about why not to, but as I'm sure you've seen, there is no reason not to. please give me a call, 317-339-7653. I'd love to tell you more. Love to have you as a part of the Atlas Group. Till then, this is Phil Lande with the Atlas Group at Real Broker saying, I'm always here for you. Bye for now.